host of Good on Paper Improv at the Old Town Playhouse every other Saturday night.
I'm Brian Betcher. I'm 32. I enjoy a good hike in the woods, and
And I'm Michael Libby. I am the elder cast member of the group, and here we go.
Do an hour of completely improvised material. I'll come out and introduce the show, and then I'll introduce the cast, and then we'll just do one game after another, probably 14, 15 games.
And when you say games, what do you mean by games?
Kind of like every game has a certain set of rules. You know, like you can only say so many words. Each cast member can only say so many words. You have to start with a certain letter, or you have to base a new scene on the physical characteristics of the scene before it. Every scene has its own little set of rules that we'll have to follow, and the audience is aware of it, and so they have fun watching. Are they following all of the rules, and are they still making up a scene from beginning to end while following these rules?
after I start, I walk out, I'm told kind of the format, that this is going to be a scene, and then we'll start a next scene that takes place 10 years later. And then I stand there and I wait for the audience to say, well, you're going to be in the kitchen, or you and this person are both doctors working in a doctor's office, and then we just have to go, and we are thrust into this scene where we have to come up with characters, what's the relationship between these characters, what are we trying to do in this scene, and we kind of just, we're trying to figure it out together.
Any comedy helps all comedy, especially in a small town like this.
Right.
I mean, at the very least, it'll bring attention to the fact that there is a comedy community here. So if somebody sees a show like ours, they might look to see, are there other comedians in town, and we'll mention other comedians too and other shows. It helps everybody really, as long as people are aware.
Maybe people can get an appetite for it.
Well,
Yeah.
we've been slugging it out for 3 years now.
Yeah, this is our third
This
season.
is our third year, and we've been slugging this out. One night we'll come out here and there'll be 15 people out here. In the last 2 shows, anyway, it's been standing room only, like 75, 70 people. And that makes our energy go up. It warms the room up. Everything just changes. But our show doesn't change. Whether it's 15 people or it's 70 people, we put the same energy into it. It's the same format.
I started in the group last year, and in the winter, and then I rolled around to get to springtime, and they said, okay, last show of the season. I said, what, we don't do this in the summer? And, it is hard to compete with all of the stuff that goes on in the summer, but it is nice to have that, solid thing all winter long where people know they can come here, and yeah, when the crowds get bigger, it's definitely more exciting, I think, for everybody.